Hey guys, so it's another week and it's another class, and today I'm gonna teach you three ways that I wind down, and I use them when I'm not in the wrong. So if I'm in the wrong and I made mistake, so I say I'm sorry and I take full responsibility. And by doing that, I'm already kind of relaxed because I just admitting that I was in the wrong and it's all good. But if I'm not in the wrong and just something happens and life just spins on at me, then I use three different ways, methods to relax. And I really want to share it with you. Because I know that until you know how to relax yourself and be okay when life is kind of going crazy around you, it's very hard and it's very frustrating to just every day deal with something. So, it, like, there's a lot happening, okay? There's always stuff happening. And it's very important to know how to be kind of your own unit within the chaos or within what's going on, okay? And relaxation is a big part of it. So this is not a relaxation to do with meditation here, it's a relaxation to do with what you do in your mind to just relax throughout the day to day, throughout work, throughout when stuff happens, and when you meet people which are not comfortable. Okay, so here we go. Number one, it's for small issues. And usually small issues happen with people. Because if it doesn't happen with people, then it's not a problem. It's just we accept it immediately and we move on. But when a person is there and it's a small issue, but they're annoying or they have their own problem and they put it on us, then it's a problem. So, what do I do? For me, when people kind of intend their shit on me, I can actually feel it in my body. Okay, I'm a really sensitive person. I can feel that they put something that doesn't belong to me in me just because they're angry. When this happens, I just breathe it out. I just so this physical uncomfort, I just breathe it out and I give back whatever they put. I imagine that I just give it back to them. Now I don't do it in front of them, kind of, hey, take it back, motherfucker. Yeah, no, sorry, my French, but I don't do that. I just breathe out all the uncomfortable parts that they put in me, whatever it is, and also I imagine that I give it back to them, so it belongs to them. So I can stand next to them and they can be in their own mess, and I just give it back. And usually it just finishes and dissolves nice. That's number one. Breathe it out. Number two, if there is a bigger issue, yeah, this is number two now. We breathe out, but the person or people around us are still freaking out, yeah? Not because we did anything, because there's something happening and they like us to be involved or whatever, and it's just too much and it belongs to them. Then what I do, I remind myself this: it belongs to them. It's not my problem. If they want to be anxious, angry, weird, whatever next to me, as long as it doesn't enter my boundaries. I was talking about it another day. So there's a bubble of boundaries around me. If they bring this thing to me, I will bite them. But if not, they can do whatever they want around me. As long as it doesn't too much kind of taking over me. Because some people, what they do, they go crazy and then they start bringing everybody down. Or blaming everybody. So, yeah. So how do I relax in it? I just remind myself that it belongs to them. After I already, number one, I was breathing out. So it doesn't affect me physically. Number two, they're still going on around. Then I just remind it belongs to them. It's not mine. I just get to experience it and learn something from it, you know. Number three, if it's a big issue in life, like my back, for example, okay, these things really hurts, and it's like more than a month, and it doesn't get any better. So I'm a bit kind of whoa. So how do I relax into it? Well, physically it's annoying, but I'm relaxing by reminding myself that everything happens for a good reason. So number three is faith. Have faith. So I don't know if I told you this before, but we cannot change what is. And when we try to change what is, it just flips in our face. So I cannot change it. I can do something about it to influence it, but I cannot change the fact that I've got 2 discs came out of my back. It's a fact. So having faith means being okay with not changing what is. Okay, just accept it. So I'm accepting it. That's faith for me. Okay, there you go. I'm breaking faith also. I'm accepting what is, plus I know that it's for the better. Because if it's still part of my life and I'm in a good place, it means that there is something amazing in this situation for me, and it makes me feel really good. Ah, but Asaf, how do you know that this is really good for you? Well, how do I know? I've been through a lot in my life. I've been in so many scenarios, in so many different colors and states and countries and whatever you want. And I've been kind of a nobody and nothing. And I know when you fix yourself and you are not in the wrong, you're actually doing everything right. Every challenge and every scenario which is a bit overwhelming, when you allow it, it's turned out to be the most sweet and best thing ever happened to you. And I know it because many things happened to me on so many different levels. And I endured a lot. And now I'm enduring more, which is okay because it's for the better. So, okay. Number one, if it's physically hurting you, breathe it out. If somebody said something, you feel they're gonna fire you, you feel they're gonna treat you unkindly, breathe it out and imagine that you give it back to them. Whatever. For me, I imagine that it's like arrows or like a rope or something that they place in me because of like a thought form or something in me. When this happens, I just give it back. I just say, here, like I don't say it like this, but I just give it back. Okay, so I will close my eyes, or I will have my eyes open. I will see this person. I will hear all those thoughts and all those things that drive me scared. And I will just, in my mind, I will say, no, take it back. I don't allow you to give this to me. And you should try it because you'll be amazed. Okay, the power of the mind, and especially if you are really in the good place, in the right place, then it's amazing. If you're in the wrong place, then you need to deal and take responsibility. But if you're not in the wrong place, number one is powerful, big time. Now, after you did it, then if it's continued to be annoying around you, then you remind yourself that it belongs to them. So don't give it to them and then take their stuff on aboard. Show them that no, this belongs to them and they need to deal with it. You deal with your own crap and they should deal with their own crap. It's fine. Okay? And number three is have faith. If the situation is much more bigger that you can handle, and it involves many people, many situations, and many things, then continue having faith. Because here's the thing. Everything that happens to you is for your own good. You know, God, I hope you don't mind me speaking about him. Or if you want, we can speak about the universe. You can choose your name. I'm gonna say God. But God holds us in a place. He keeps us. And He takes care of us. And He teaches us. And then when everything is good and ready to go and we are ready, then everything will work out fine. So for me, if you look at my circumstances with this back situation, because of it, I stopped doing a particular position at work, and now I'm doing a different one. And I'm more happy actually. I have the pain, but things are shifting so dramatically, and I have so much support, and also I have physio support, and the insurance pays for everything, and I get to have my posture better. That will help me much more than before for my kung fu endeavor and the things that I like to do with martial arts. So, because my posture was really bad, and now my posture will be better, and and also I believe very strongly that I will heal, and it's gonna be okay. And I already got to have a better kind of position at work, which is involves more communicating and fixing things and on the phone and computer stuff, which is more easy than lifting boxes, and also what I'm better at. So you can see from my experience, when things happen to you which are much bigger than you can handle, you must have faith. Because imagine I was freaking out, okay? If I was freaking out and blaming everybody around me, I will never enjoy this journey, okay? This particular back injury journey, yeah? So relax into it, keeping yourself centered. The way I like to explain it is like this. You can be or like milk in water and everything is like there is no you and the outside, or you can be more like butter in water and then there is you and there is the outside. And the way for relaxation is by taking everything that doesn't belong to you outside of you and then remind yourself that everything that is outside of you belongs to outside of you, and then remind yourself that everything that happens to you happened for the best. And it works for me amazingly. That's why I'm sharing it, because it's beautiful. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye bye.